right, so um, I'm sure like many of you have heard of Chris Sky. He's been very vocal about the lockdowns and all these like mandates that are being forced on people. So um, yeah, like I think it was yesterday where I think him like he was shopping with his wife in West Edmonton Mall and he got assaulted by the security guards there along with his wife. So yeah, because apparently he and his wife weren't wearing like masks in the shopping mall. Even and also like him and his wife, like they showed the security guards like their mask exemptions, but apparently like they still got assaulted. So I have a video to show of the assault that happened in West Edmonton Mall. Like yeah, it's from his Telegram channel where him and his wife like get assaulted by security guards in the West Edmonton Mall. So I'm gonna play it right now. Yeah, it's I have to play it on my phone because Telegram I guess doesn't really work well on like on on a computer or a desktop. So I have to play it on my phone. So I'm gonna play the video right now. Show you my medical exemptions. You guys just like for our
Show her medical exemption.
Show you my medical exemptions. You guys just like for our
Show her medical exemption.
Sure. Breach of what policy? Here's my medical exemption. I'll show you. Breach of policy. Breach of policy. You just said this is my house and I called you out on it. Here you go. This is my wife's medical exemption. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I don't know if you can read it because the cracks are in. Dr. Miriam Connor. Good day. This is my clinical physician. First one is motion accepted for mask or shield for medical reasons.
Yeah. I know where we were trying to. We're just telling them.
I gave you attitude because you said this is my house. Like you think you're like that's ridiculous. You are trying to argue it. Here's why.
Can you? Yeah, just show you.
All I have to do is show my baby.
We're in Nazi Germany. Okay.
It doesn't change anything, guys.
I know, but we were showing it. You asked for it. We're showing you. Okay. We're good?
Yeah, sure. Where are we going to be going on? I'm not going on anywhere. I'm finishing my shopping. Don't even touch me. We're finishing our shopping. And the security camera footage that shows everything.
We showed you it.
Camera footage that shows everything. So you're not going to flex your balls. You can try. You can try a 24-hour bullshit. I'll talk to the cops and I'll have you fired. You want to play that game? I'll have you fired, bro. I'll get the security camera footage that show.
I should.
When you asked for the exemption, I pulled out the poll. And then, yes, it took within 30 seconds. And the security camera footage will prove that. And then we have multiple witnesses that say, you just showed up and said, this is my house, so I'm going to ban you because of that. Well, you have no reason to. And I'll
We showed it.
if you want to call the police, by all means, let them call the police. Then I'll get him fired. Find the place where you want. I know you're not going to call the police because if you call the police, you're going to get fucked. So how about you follow me around like a little puppy dog bitch? Or you leave us alone. Sure.
For what? For what?
Arrest me. I dare you to touch me. I dare you to touch me. After everything we already did. I dare you. We'll be the ones calling the police if you lay a finger on me.
24-hour ban? You can't do that.
No, you can't do shit. He knows he can. Where do you need to go to get socks?
I don't know. They probably.
That's nice. Come and put a hand on me and see what happens. It's on video, bro. You'll get arrested.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, security.
Watch what happens. I won't even have to fight back. I'll just call 911 the moment you touch me. The moment you touch me, I'll call 911.
We showed you our papers. We showed you our
They might have
papers.
the slots. Don't do it. No way, I don't do it.
I'm recording. Fucking joke. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think they have socks in here, to be honest.
I'll ask.
I don't think they do. They should be like a normal, like, socks. I don't think so.
Guys, they've already refused your services. Sure. I don't know where you guys are going to get physically removed. Yeah, sure.
That's nice. Go ahead, touch me,
I'll wait
Dad.
for you to touch me.
I showed you my exemption.
We can play this game all day, exactly. Put your finger on me. I dare you.
Go ahead, try it. Yep. Call 911 for assault. Do it. Do it.
Give me a break, brother. I would love to see that. Not only will you get to lose your job,
Yeah.
you'll
You'll
get
lose
charged.
your job and charged.
You get charged. So be following us around.
Have you been banned for showing our paper? Yeah, go ahead.
Show me the paperwork. Show me the paperwork.
Show us the paperwork.
I don't know how you say this. You want to follow us around all day, by all means. It's a bad guy. That's nice.
Where's our paper to show we're banned?
Yeah, and why are we banned? And what would we be banned for? What breach of policy? Please cite it. Yeah, sure. Breach of policy.
You're harassing us.
Cite the exact section that we breached.
Yeah.
Give me the section number and cite it, and then I'll leave. If you can't do that, I know you're full of shit, and you're already breaking the law.
Yeah.
So, lick a dick. That's nice. Let's go in here.
Hey.
Fucking losers. She is beautiful.
Hello. Like a little angel.
Ridiculous. This is my house. I wish we had that on video.
They ran down the stairs.
That's nice.
And you know what they're doing? They went to like the stores and told them to not serve us. It wasn't even like. I don't think they're gonna have socks here, babe. It's guess. No. Told you they didn't.
Guys, let's go.
Harassing
Sure,
us.
bud.
That's a bit.
Sure, bud. Yeah, sure, bud. Put a finger on me. Keep going.
We showed our exemptions. They're harassing us. We
How
showed
are you?
our exemptions. You're harassing us. We showed you our exemption. No, you don't. You're harassing us.
Yeah, sure. That's why you're gonna touch me. I would love you to touch me. I would love you to touch me. Go right ahead. I invite you. Watch what happens. You're not gonna flex your little non-existent balls on me, brother. Sorry. Yeah, sure. I'll be leaving when I feel like it.
Oh my God.
I'll be leaving as soon as we're done shopping. So if you would let us buy that, well, then I guess we're gonna walk around until you guys get tired of walking around, and we'll see what happens first. Guys, if you don't tell me where you're leaving, I'm telling you we're gonna physically remove you.
Physically touch me then.
Touch her.
Watch everybody watch. Go ahead.
Go for it, buddy. Watch what happens here.
Thank you. Film that.
Yeah. Film that. Film it all.
Film it all.
I'm waiting for you to cite what we breached.
What did we
If
breach?
you can't do that, you can get out of my face, and I know you can't do that. So, like I said, guys, yeah, where are we going? Wherever we feel like it. To another store, I'm telling you, we will use your sign.
So then do it. Do it. Okay, go ahead. I don't need to. They don't have socks. Yeah, but not the socks that I want.
Yeah, we don't have my dick. Have a nice day. We're gonna find our knee-high socks, and then we'll be on our way.
And then we'll be on our way.
With that left finger on her to
haven't broken any policy or
and you
law.
can't cite anything that I breached, and I'll fucking subpoena the video.
Oh, yeah.
And not only will you lose your job, not only will you never get another job as a rent-a-cop again, you'll be charged. No, it's not. You know what it is? It's him trying to be a dick. So I'm going to make a point. He wants to make a point. I'm going to make a bigger point. I will exit after she gets her socks. That's not going to happen. Well, that's not bad.
We showed our exemption, so you can't ban us for showing exemption.
Well, what happened to you using for when I went in? Nothing.
Hey!
Let go of my wife.
Don't touch me! He's assaulting me! He's assaulting a woman! He's assaulting a woman! Hey!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. I can't breathe.
All right, so that was the video of Chris Guy and his wife getting assaulted by the security guards in the mall. So yeah, like in the beginning of the video, like he actually showed like their medical exemptions. So I don't know why the security guards like acting like that. And like I know like in Canada, security guards they're not supposed to like touch you or use force on you, like, or physically, yeah, like use physical force on you, because like all they can do is I think just call the police. That's it. Like they can't like touch. Yeah, they can't like physically like assault. They can't like touch you or anything like that. Otherwise, it's considered assault. So apparently, those guys, I guess they didn't care. I don't know if it's because they don't like Chris Sky or whatever the reason is, but yeah, like what they did was illegal, and I'm sure like Chris Sky is gonna take some type of like legal action against them or file a lawsuit against like the mall. So and oh, and I think he also posted another video on his Twitter. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. I think it was after like he got released. So, okay, so this is Chris Sky's Twitter account. So I think he posted like he posted a video, like I think this was after he got released. So I'm gonna play it.
For everyone wanting to know what happened at the mall, here you go. My wife and I went shopping. She needed socks. Some little bastard prick security guard knew exactly who I was, so he ran up to us and started being a dick right off the bat, telling us we needed to wear masks. We told him we were exempt. He said, show us your papers, which we do have, valid medical exemption papers. My wife reminded him that due to privacy reasons, we don't have to show him, but she did tell me to show him just to be nice. At this point, he said, just shut up and show me your papers. And I said, don't be a dick to my wife. Then he said, this is my house. At that point, a second security guard came, and we have the video starting at that moment, which we will post soon, which shows myself and my wife both showing our valid medical exemptions and the security guard okaying them. But the other one was just upset and wanted us to leave and said he could ban me for whatever reason. Four of them attacked me and two of them attacked my wife, and that's assault. That's also false arrest. That's also forcible confinement. I was within my rights to fight back, but I chose not to, so I would have this type of leverage that I have now. They were stupid enough to bring me into a jail cell, and my wife. They told me I could only call a lawyer if I knew the phone number off by heart or I took it out of a phone book. And they had to show themselves on the camera giving me the phone and then me either using it or giving it back, or they would get in trouble. So they gave me two phone books with the sections L ripped out of them so I wouldn't be able to call a lawyer. And they thought they were funny and thought now I was just going to decline to use the phone. Instead, I used the phone and dialed 911 and told them to try and take it from me. And that's why you see on video wonderful Edmonton police officers showing up, taking us out of their stupid little jail, putting cuffs on my wife and I at the front because they were worried I might try to beat the shit out of the piece of garbage that had already assaulted myself and my wife. And they brought us back to our car so we could go home. And we did not get charged by the police for anything. So the police are the heroes in this situation. The mall is the problem. And what do I do with problems? I find solutions.
All right, that's the end of that video. So yeah, Chris Sky, he's been like released from what was it, like from like police custody or whatever it was. So yeah, he's no longer like he's no longer arrested, but yeah, it shows like how how like out of control these rules are, and that even like security guards like now like even they're like harassing people for like not wearing masks, like even if they have like a valid medical exemption. Now they get assaulted too. And like in Canada, security guards, they're not supposed to like they're not supposed to touch you like at all, otherwise it's considered assault. Like all they can do is just call like the police. So because yeah, like it's I don't yeah like it's not like security guards in the United States where I think they can like arrest you, or they have handcuffs to arrest you, and I think they have guns as well. Like in Canada, like they're not they're not like security guards. They're not like that here, as like they don't have like handcuffs or like guns on them, so they can't really do anything to you. So, but I guess like apparently in this situation with Chris Sky, I guess they didn't care. They just decided to arrest him anyways. And here's a picture of Chris Sky getting like manhandled or assaulted. So and then this tweet says, if this upsets you, security guards, not even police, send your comments to West Edmonton Mall at wen.ca/contact. So I guess that's like the mall's website or something. So yeah, I'm sure like yes. So I think he wants people to like file complaints against the mall for like what they did to him, as it was illegal. So um, is that everything? Oh, and I think this is the video where I think the police like yeah like rescued by the police are heroes. Yeah, and I think this is the video where him and his wife like get released by the police. So I think it's a short video, so I'll play it quickly.
I didn't realize how small the back is.
You never had a back of a cop car?
No.
Lucky girl. Oh, don't forget your makeup. Hey.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so just so you guys know, you guys are both getting tickets for trespassing.
Awesome.
If
More
you're not arguing with us, you'll be arguing
No,
with
we're
us.
not.
So if you disagree with it, the court date is on December 20th. If you don't feel like arguing, the options are on the back.
I always feel like arguing.
Fair enough. It's up to you.
Except with you guys.
Yeah. I can just give it to you and I'll let you out of your cups, okay?
Thanks, bud.
Okay, I just need to put my hands down.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's smart. I called them.
Thank
All right, so that's the end of that video. So yeah, that was a video where I think the police they released detained by those security guards in the mall. So yeah, so he's no longer like in handcuffs, so that's a good thing. But yeah, but it shows how like a lot of how like yeah, like how people's rights are being like stomped all over, like um yeah, like with Chris, he showed like the security guards, like him and his wife's medical exemptions, like at the beginning of the video, but apparently they still like assaulted assaulted both of them. So 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 yeah, I'm not sure if the security guards like don't like him, like or if the security guards knew who he was or if they didn't like him. But yeah, yeah, like what they did to him and his wife, it was like illegal. And yeah, and I'm sure like he's going to like file some type of lawsuit for that, as you know, yeah, as yeah, like he's not gonna take any of that. So sure, he's gonna like file some type take some type of legal action against like those security guards or the mall. So yeah, there's like I'm sure there's gonna be more happening, or like more to come with that. So we can close this now. Oh, and I think here's like some of the photos. It's another photo of him being manhandled by the security guards. And I think this is a screenshot of the security guards following them. I think. It says West Edmonton Mall security referred to 18:04 p.m. incident. Demand the guard who initiated the incident is terminated. So it's probably this guy he's talking about. So so yeah, I think they took some screenshots of the cops, like I mean the security guards like harassing, like assaulting them. So yeah, I'm sure like eventually like he's gonna find out like who the security guard was, and like that security guard I'm sure is gonna be out of a job soon. So I can close that now. So yeah, like with Chris Sky, like it seems like everywhere he goes, it's like he gets like arrested or something, or like something similar like what happened in the mall. So because he's on like some type of like tour, like going around the country telling people like guess like telling people how the lockdowns are bad, and how it's like it just causes like more problems, like it doesn't help anyone. So and he also like predicted this stuff like I think a year ago. So like everything that he predicted like from last year, like it's pretty much coming true now, like everything from the jab passports to like the like all these like mandates. So there's actually another video I want to pull up right now, so because it's gonna help explain it all. So this is a video. It says Chris Sky 1 year ago predicting exactly what was going to happen, which is happening now. I'm gonna play the video right now.
Chris Sky in Canada 1 year ago. 1 year ago, almost to the day, Chris Sky did this monologue predicting what was going to happen in the next year. Let's roll the tape and see how right he is. 1 year ago, Chris Sky.
don't need a mask. The mask is about compliance because they know Canadians like to do what they're told. So if they tell you have to wear a mask, next they're going to tell you have to contact trace. Then they're going to tell you have to take vaccine. And because Canadians like to do what they're told, they're hoping that everyone just complies. And then guess what, kids? Once you take your vaccine, like a dumb person that doesn't know any better, they're going to tell you, sorry, the vaccine isn't as effective as we thought it was going to be. So now you still got to wear your mask, still got to get contact trace, still have all the restrictions and social distancing, and still take your vaccine. And then what did you get out of all of this? You got a whole year where you weren't allowed to travel. Your business was closed. They took your rights and freedoms. They forced the vaccine on you. And what happened? The same amount of people died. Everything is the exact same. And now they're going to put you back on lockdown and bring it all the way till July of next year so they can do the same thing again. Bring you from July, August, and September, getting you off lockdown, but just to bring you back on lockdown again. If you idiots haven't figured it out yet, it's a perpetual cycle that you never get out of. And it's a way to take your rights, your freedoms, close your business, take your wealth. Why? So you become dependent on government. Why? If you're independent, the government works for you like it's supposed to. If you depend on the government to give you a paycheck to feed your family every month because they closed your business on you, now the government doesn't work for you. The government rules you. So instead of a middle class, we have the government, upper class, and the lower class dependents that rely on the government to survive. In other words, we have a slave class. And that's what they're trying to do. It's that simple.
Chris Sky, 1 year ago, predicting exactly what was going to happen, which is happening now, which is what I've been saying for 1 year. This is never going to end. Every day, they're going to come on television. They're going to tell you about variants, about the Delta variant. They're going to gradually say, we're going to need you to now stay home, just like they did in Australia, just like the United Kingdom did. They want the power. And the power over you is to scare you, lock you down, take your business.
All right, so that's the end of that video. So yeah, I can close that now. So yeah, like everything. Yes, so that video, it was from something like, I think it was an American like media outlet, but yeah, but it shows how like pretty much everything Chris Sky's like predicted a year ago, like how everything he said was right. So yeah, and I think that's why like he's constantly like I guess harassed, or like, yeah, like why he's harassed almost everywhere he goes, because he's speaking out against like the agenda that's being pushed by by the government, all that. So I think that's why like now like he gets like harassed and all that everywhere he goes. So and yeah, and also like he's had his ability to drive, like he can't drive because he was like critical of all these restrictions and lockdowns. So like the government took away his ability to drive, and he's also put on a no-fly list as well, meaning that like he can't travel anywhere by plane. So like to do his tour in the country, I think he has to travel by car because he's not allowed to travel by plane. So yeah, and I think because of that, like it's made him like a target, I guess, for things like that incident in the mall to happen. So yeah, I think like pretty much, I think almost like every level of government is like after him because they see him as a threat, because he's speaking out against the agenda, and like he also has like a huge following. So I think that things like the government, they're terrified of that. So that's why they're looking to like arrest him, or yeah, like arrest him anytime they can. As like he's been arrested so many times now. I think he's on like 8 or 9 different bail conditions as a result. So because he's been arrested so many times. So yeah, it just shows like how the government like on all 3 levels, they've pretty much thrown the charter like they've thrown the charter and constitution like out the door, and they're like pretty much infringing on people's rights left, right, and center. So and I know Chris Sky, I think he's like trying to like get people to wake up, and because I think he's seen like he's predicted like from a year ago that it's not about like your health and safety, but instead it's all about control. As he mentioned in that video I showed earlier, how they're just gonna put more restrictions on you, and like they're gonna like force everyone to get the jab. So so yeah, like like Chris Guy predicted that stuff like a year ago, and he's been right about all of it. So that's why like the government, they're going after him hard because he has a huge following, and they're terrified of him, like I guess waking people up. So yeah, and I'm sure like as a result, like more and more people are getting like fed up with all these like restrictions, and they're like speaking out against the lockdowns and all that. So yeah, um, so yeah, that's like everything I want to talk about, and now I'll be signing off.